morning, folks. Welcome back to the farm. We're in the truck here today. I might be a glutton for punishment. Tomorrow we're supposed to leave for Banff, and over the last 24 hours my eldest daughter was up for a visit. I just got back from Valley View. We just did a round trip to Valley View to take her home, and yesterday was loop load day. I got an emergency call this morning, said, hey, the person whose loop load it was today is unavailable. Can you help us out in a pinch and come in and backfill and pick up the loop load? And I just, without a thought said, sure, absolutely, let's do it. And then I told Carmen, and she was like, what? Like, we're gonna be leaving for a couple days. Like, what are you gonna do with all this stuff? And I'm like, I'm gonna put it in the grain shed and it's all gonna freeze, and then we'll feed it when we get back. And if there's extra, then it's just gonna go in the compost pile, I guess. But I thought it would be interesting to see, like, we know what we get. I mean, we've had bread, we've had buns, we've had mayonnaise. Yesterday we got mayonnaise, we got macaroni and cheese, we got 2 cans of coffee, some really obscure stuff that's just, what do you do with that? I'm not sure. We'll have to figure it out as we go. But today we're gonna see how the other half lives, how the Sunday crew rolls. What do other people get in their loop load? All right, just finished the first of 2 pickups. So far, I'm glad I got Saturday and not Sunday. The lady said, oh, we've got like a garbage bag full of wreaths and stuff. I did get a bag of wreaths last week as well, from like Christmas wreaths. And it's like, well, what do you do with that? I guess you just cut the metal banding off and you throw it in the compost pile. Anyway, she's like,
see what is in there.
well, that's the funny thing that's about what's in there. The lady said, this is just it's like a bag with some plants. So I was curious. I was like, well, like what kind of plants? Like live plants? Like, could it be? And it's just a bag of potting soil and like dead plants. There's like a dead, like whatever that was, dead. Yeah, it's just a bag of dirt, honey, basically. Like, what the heck is a guy supposed to do it? Right in the compost pile. That one is good for nothing else. I should say though, like, it wasn't just a bag of dirt. We also did get a small box of Christmas oranges, which they don't compost very well. The chickens won't eat them. We just basically have to pitch those out amongst the trees and just let them break down and rot. And then we got some yogurt and some cheese. So that's actually good. The chickens will enjoy that. That'll be very useful. All right, we're at grocery store number 2 here now. Might be getting some stale gluten-free muffins. We'll take it. We might be getting a side of beef. Remains to be seen. Okay, well, grocery store number 2 did not disappoint. I got a case of meat, 5 cases of bread, lots of baked goods, and I think some more Christmas wreaths. There's going to be quite a few of those for the compost pile this week. We got everything else unpacked there. That's the extra day's worth. Bread, cupcakes, yogurt, cheese, some veggies, whole bunch of caffeine products like cold brews and stuff like that, which we're pretty much just gonna dump out, and then we'll just take the 10 cents from the jar or the bottle or whatever, because we're not gonna feed our chickens coffee. And then, but this is really the mother load, right? Is hamburgers, chickens, like a whole chicken. Like this, what a sin that is to see that get tossed out. But what an advantage it is to not have to buy a $50 bag of dog food this week, because we've got a whole case of meat. I can put that out in the grain bin, freeze it all, and then just bring in, like that for one dog, and then this for another one, and we're set for the day. And so that's fantastic. So thanks to Loop for letting us be part of that program. And thanks to whoever was unavailable today, that we just got an extra, twice our loop load for the week. That's fantastic. And it's stuff that we can actually freeze and store, even though we're going away for a couple of days. Even all the bread and stuff, I'm going to put that out in the granary, and it'll keep until next week. So if we get no bread next week, because that happens quite often, right? One week you get something, the next week you get nothing. So we'll be able to ration it.